For thousands of years, America was home to an ancient civilization that built gigantic earthen mounds. Some were for show, others were for ceremonial purposes, and a few appeared to be defensive forts constructed high above ridgetops. In the 1870s, a team of workers sanctioned by Congress spent years plundering these mounds, searching for the true identity of the builders. At the completion of their digs, they determined that many of the mounds were burials. Several government volumes were published. Armed with these 19th century maps, a colleague and I flew along the northern coast of Massachusetts when we spotted something in the swamp grass. There was a circular clearing in the pine forest, as if something refused to grow in this spot. On a spit of land near the Merrimack River, we found the raised, earthen mound, just barely visible. My colleague, Jim Whittle, and I spent the next decade systematically excavating this strange site. Dozens of skeletons were unearthed. It was a sacred place for the dead. One moonlit night, Jim visited the mound and felt compelled to walk near the water. He later said that there was something odd nearby, a vibration of a sort. Days later, our digging revealed that a young woman was buried in the sand over 8,000 years ago. She had been speaking to Jim. Her hands were placed in front of her face, while her legs were flexed. Her body was sprinkled with a powder called red ochre, and many fishnet knitting stones were found with her. This sacred mound was used by hundreds of people for thousands of years who lived, laughed, and loved within sight and smell of a giving ocean. One can only dream of the ceremonies, rituals, and stories that took place here so very long ago. For my best bud Jim, who passed on several years ago, wherever you are, my friend, know that your work and your memory live on in the hearts of those who loved you.